What's up, guys? This is Higgins from Legal Automations, and I'm on a quest to try out every filament in every color. To that end, today we're taking a look at eSUN's basic PLA in green. As you know, I'm a big fan of cardboard spools. I would have preferred a Mylar bag, but completely understand given the price point of eSUN. Which I'll talk a little bit more. If you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel yet, I'd really appreciate it. New channel, but we're going to go ahead and get this dry just in case there's any moisture for 6 hours. So I will see you back for the benchy test. So as you know, here at Legal Automations, we always start whenever we work with a new filament with a benchy, printed in the generic settings, and Bamboo Studio. So we're going to get this sliced up. This shouldn't take too long. I think it should be just under an hour. So we're going to get that done along with all the other test prints. That way you can kind of understand the type of filament that we're working with and see if this is something that will be good for you given eSUN's price point. Yeah. So the benchy stuff, we ended up getting this all done and squared away. And as you can see here, it turned out relatively well. There really wasn't any major issues that I recall from when I filmed this. Maybe a little bit on the smokestack with some of the texture as well as some on the porthole, but that's relatively common. It's not something which I think we can't fix in our settings. So next up, we printed the usually we print the dimensional cube. So we have the temperature tower here, and for this particular one, I think we went with a little over 215. Tended to be the best one for this. I didn't really have any major issues one way or the other. Next up, we had the retraction test. No stringing, nothing like that, as far as I can tell. That one was a success. Next up, we have the max volumetric speed test. And for this particular one, this one worked out relatively well at around, 30 millimeters per second, which is very quick, but always go a little bit less if you want a little bit more detail. If you're looking for speed, that's something else. So now we have the dimensional cube, which is 40 by 40 by 40 millimeters, cubed. And it looked well. No real major issues there as far as I can tell. Then we did the overhang test, and for this one, looks like the overhang test did relatively well. There's some issues with textures as we got a little bit over like 60. So that's just something to be on the lookout for. Other than that, so maybe have a little bit extra supports there. Next up, we got the settings dialed in, and we reprinted the benchy, and it turned out very well. No real major issues. We were able to fix quite a bit of the textural issues that we would see, some of the stringiness. There was still some issues with the little portholes there, but nothing too major. So at time of filming, this eSUN PLA Basic in green is less than $15, and that price point's not bad for PLA, especially if you're just starting out in the 3D printing hobby. This is something where, like, I generally recommend for beginners, that kind of thing. It gets your feet wet, kind of helps you understand your machines, and with a relatively easy price point. My overall thoughts of this is this year looking for this particular type of green in PLA. It's pretty good. I mean, no real major shocks or issues. The price point's good. Cardboard spools are always a big win in my book. That way they're a little bit more eco-friendly for a hobby, which is not exactly always known for it. But we can always do what we can. If you like this type of content, be sure to, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, do all the nice YouTube things, be kind to each other. One of the things that I'm trying to do is document all this stuff to get back to the 3D printing community. So anyway, this has been eSUN's PLA in basic in green. I'm Higgins with Legal Automations, and I hope to see you back here next time. Thanks.